I'm back with another Q&A style video. I do this video like once a year. I don't want to dabble too much because I sometimes talk about stuff I shouldn't talk about. So I obviously asked you guys here on YouTube, also my Instagram, to send me questions. I put together a big list of the most asked questions. I'll be talking about me, some YouTube money stuff, my teeth updates, health stuff, things that sometimes I avoid. But I'm gonna go there today. We'll start with things about me. So one of the most asked questions is actually, how did you and Josh meet? So I must have some new faces around here because I feel like I've answered this question kind of a lot. We actually met on the very first day of college, and then we started dating later that semester. So we have been together like as a couple for like 21 years. And we've been married for 17, which is crazy. It definitely makes me feel old, but it was by far the best decision I've ever made in my life to marry that man. He is such a good person. He's such a good father, such a good husband. He treats me like a princess. He is just such a good man, and I am so blessed. I also got this question a lot, but in different ways. The gist of it was, did you and Josh ever want more than 2 kids? And did you ever want to try for a girl? So no, I only ever wanted 2 kids. I know sometimes when people start having kids, their thoughts change, but Josh and I really just stayed on the same page. 2 kids was perfect for us. We felt complete. We've got 2 boys, ages 11 and 14 now. They're best friends. Like truly, they hang out with each other from sun up to sundown. Even at school, they'll hang out with each other. Like they really are good friends, and that's amazing. Of course they fight. Like they're not like perfect, I'm just saying. But as far as a girl, I never wanted to try to, go for a girl for the 3rd or like the 4th. Like we just love having 2 kids. We're not outnumbered. It seems manageable. But again, I don't want, like if you have like 3, 4, 5, like lots of kids, that's amazing. Like I'm impressed. Some people thrive with lots of kids, and that's wonderful. Josh and I just felt like 2 was perfect for us. Now we'll get to some of the money and YouTube questions a little later, but this question was interesting just because it alludes to my background, which is, the question is, can you compare your previous office HR job to your current YouTube job? Light years away. Oh my gosh, so different. I loved my previous human resources job. So for those of you who don't know, I did that for 12 years. I went to college for human resources. I graduated and actually got a job in my field, which was awesome. I loved the people that I worked with. I actually did like the job, but looking back, I am so glad I'm out of it. The difference is I now work for myself. I plan my own schedule. I plan out every single day. I work for myself. I'm motivated for myself, not everyone else. Like I feel like for 12 years I was grinding, waking up at 5 a.m. just everyone was telling me what to do, and that's fine. I just feel like if you can figure out a way to get out of that and work for yourself, oh my gosh, so much better. Okay, I thought this next question was kind of interesting. They asked, what's one thing viewers assume about you that's completely wrong? So this is what first came to my mind. I think everyone thinks I'm so materialistic because, that's what my YouTube channel is about. I'm always buying new things. I'm always buying new clothes. I'm just buy. I need stuff. And it's like, I'm really not that way. Like I'm so not materialistic. I don't need a lot of stuff at all. I think that what I do for YouTube is so fun. Like I genuinely love going online, seeing what's viral, what people are trying. I order things, I test them out. I try to like find things that are actually worth it if you're interested. I don't think you need any of it. This is kind of a hobby turned into a job. But at the end of the day, I don't need any of it. The only things that are truly important to me, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, my family, that's really number one. Then the health of my loved ones and friends and family, and then just people's happiness. All right, moving along. So I did get some third layer related questions, which third layer is my own brand. And there's something I've been meaning to tell you guys. We do now ship to Canada. That was one comment we got over and over and over again, and I don't think I ever made the big announcement. So if you're from Canada, you can now get it there. So that's very exciting. But the main question I continue to get is, will you be coming out with other third layer products? And heck yeah, we are working on so many unique and cool products, testing, sampling, just scheming. Like I'm so excited. But the one thing that I have not kept a secret is our healthy deodorant. Fingers crossed that that's coming out later this year. year. I just want to scream it from the rooftops. Like when it's launched, guys, please try it. It is the best healthy deodorant I have ever tried. Like Josh is even obsessed. So we're gonna have, like a more masculine, just kind of unisex scent. We'll have more feminine, just like we'll have options. But guys, oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know if you guys maybe missed this, but last week we actually launched our new night oil patches. So our night oil is our castor oil. That's, to me, like the best of the best. And castor oil, you can use it in so many different ways, but it is thicker by nature, like castor oil. So I wanted to create something that allowed you to use it on your abdomen area every night, completely mess-free. So this is great for your belly button or your navel area. You can actually just put the castor oil directly into your belly button or just directly onto the patch, whichever you prefer. Take the backing off, stick it directly to your navel, and it absorbs throughout the entire night. It doesn't get on your sheets or your PJs or your shirt or anything like that. And then in the morning, you just peel it off, throw it away, and then you can start fresh again that night. And it's just like the best way. Like your navel area is the source of life. Like that's where your umbilical cord was attached, like from your mom. So everything absorbs really well into that area. And castor oil is amazing for detoxification and digestion and inflammation. It's so good. And I just love these patches. It just makes everything so much easier. But that leads me into the next question that isn't really third layer related, but it kind of is. Are you still not doing any Botox fillers or lasers? And no, I don't do anything other than my night oil, which again is mainly castor oil and frankincense, magnesium, and hibiscus extract. So this is about as natural as you could possibly get. It's the only thing I do on my face. At night, I just put a thin layer on my face, down my neck. It literally does everything that skincare needs to do for you. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm just very anti-Botox. I'm definitely anti-filler. I'm sorry. I know there's literally, it's like candy. Like everyone does it. And I feel like when I say that out loud, I'm offending people that do it. I know as I age, I'm gonna start to look bad. And then that's when people are like, just wait till you get older, Shea, you're gonna start doing it. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking around everybody and they're gonna be looking great. And then I'm not gonna be looking so good. I just prioritize my health above anything else, like above looks. I just do. And that's just me being completely honest. So yes, I will start to look older than everybody else. And that's okay with me. I used to do, back in the day when I had terrible acne, I would dabble with lasers every once in a while. But then ever since then, there's some lasers that I used to do. I don't even, I swear this was 15 years ago. I don't even remember what they were, but it's come out that it would melt people's collagen and there was radiation from the lasers. And I just feel like even though they tell you it's safe or it's good, then years later, stuff comes out that oh no, that was actually really bad. Maybe I'm just become a purist where I'm just I don't want to do anything. I'm just being honest with you. Please do not take offense to this. If you choose to do this stuff, that is totally fine. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong. In the health related questions, I got asked a lot about what my thoughts are on injectable peptides and HRT. And this is a good segue to the last thing. So if I won't get Botox, I won't get filler, I'm sorry, I am just not into the injectable peptides, and I'm actually not into HRT. But okay, hear me out. Again, going back to what I just said, everybody that does it, maybe you're right. I am just being honest in that for some reason, I just have a bad feeling about it. I don't know why. So I'm just listening to my gut. And I know there's so many women that will probably comment saying that they have never felt better on HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy. I know that it can make you feel like you're a new person, and that's awesome. I'm sure it can be great, and maybe it is great. I don't know why I just have this bad feeling about it. And then peptides. Peptides are all the rage right now. And there's so many different, you inject yourself. And I just, again, I could be so wrong. It's just not something that I want to do. I also got asked what I'm doing for fitness because for the last 10 years, I didn't do any exercising. I was very vocal about that. I don't exercise. And it all stemmed actually from my teeth because I had this broken, cracked tooth at the root of a front bottom tooth. It was so bad. And I let it go for very long because I was on camera for a living. I didn't want to have it pulled because it was on and off. Sometimes it would bother me, then sometimes it wouldn't. But I did notice when my heart rate would go up, this whole area would hurt. And I basically just put it off far too long. So once I got that whole fiasco figured out, it was 2 years of me not having front teeth. Literally, like if you're new, like I documented the whole thing. I had like this fake thing I would insert. It was fine, but it was a long 2 years. Anyway, now that that's all resolved, I can exercise now. And let me tell you, I've fallen in love with it. And I think it was kind of like a blessing in disguise, because I used to just feel like it was, you should exercise, like you should be active, but like it was a chore. Now it's like a privilege. I'm like, I get to exercise now. And I just know there's so many people out there that maybe they're in a wheelchair or they have whatever problem where they can't physically exercise. So we should be grateful for, if you can do it, you should be grateful that you can. And that's kind of the mentality now. I take a lot of group classes. That's my thing. I love Pilates. I'll do yoga here and there. I've said this especially on Instagram. I don't know why I've just become bored with yoga. I don't know. It's like not enough for me. I'm bored. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you love yoga. That's great. I do a lot of Pilates. I do a lot of HIIT, like high intensity interval training things. I like weights. I don't go to the gym a lot, but sometimes around the house I will lift weights. I feel like my arms, they're not like amazing, but they definitely, I feel like you can kind of see the difference with my arms. So anyway, that's just been the last few years, and it's been amazing for me. I really enjoyed it. The next topic is my teeth, like teeth update. I got so many questions about this, which is just so sweet. Everyone's always checking in on me because that is my biggest struggle, my teeth. I've had a nightmare for 14 years with my teeth, like a true nightmare. When people are telling me like, oh, I have bad teeth, I'm like, I have you beat. I had so many fillings that then led to crowns, that then led to root canals, that those failed, and now I have so many implants. And so the question, how are your teeth doing? And then, are you finally done with all of your dental work? Like, those were the two main questions. So right now, at this moment, my teeth are doing good. Like, I don't have any active problems, which is great. But then just like, are you finally done with all your dental work? Like, no. Like, I mean, yes, but no. Like, I don't have anything to do right now, but I have so many deep fillings in my teeth that like right now they're fine, but I know that fillings don't last forever. So when those need to be replaced, I guarantee you it's gonna, like, things are gonna go bad again where, oh, I need a root canal, but I don't want root canals. So then it's like, I guess they need to be extracted. So I guess I need more implants. Like, I feel like this is gonna be something that I'm dealing with for the rest of my life. I'm sure at some point, genuinely, like, I will have just all fake teeth. Like, that will be, that's in my future. I just know it. Okay, so now we're getting into the juicy YouTube income money questions. I will be fairly specific with some of these answers, which I kind of never have been before. But the first question is, how much money do YouTubers actually make? Okay, so I do think a lot of YouTubers downplay how much money they actually make. But of course, there's a big spectrum. There's some YouTubers that make like, I don't know, like $20,000, $30,000 a year, or maybe something similar to just like an average regular job. Then I do think there's a lot of YouTubers that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And then there's a lot of YouTubers that make millions of dollars per year. And I just think it's because there are a lot of revenue streams associated with YouTube. Like, there are views, which is like YouTube AdSense. So the ads that go before a YouTube video, like, it's unlike any other platform. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like, there are the vertical videos, which I don't do vertical videos. I just love long form. That's always been my favorite format. And there's a lot of advantages with long form because you can just make way more money than like the scrolling videos. People also intentionally click on YouTube videos. So anything that you're sharing or like, people are way more invested than just like a doom scroll. Instagram and TikTok, it feeds you. Like, whatever pops up on your screen is what you watch. Whereas YouTube is just amazing in that the people watching your video, like you guys right now, you intentionally clicked on this video. How freaking cool is that? You guys like choose to watch my videos. I don't take it for granted, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you have been following along, or maybe you're new or whatever, but just the fact that people choose my videos, I genuinely want to say thank you so much. I think YouTube is just the best platform. And so I'm going into this next portion in not in any way to brag, even though there'll be people thinking that I'm trying to brag. I'm more just kind of taking it back to that question towards the beginning of like working for yourself. I want to encourage more people to try this. There's people that want to be on social media. Maybe you are more drawn to Instagram or TikTok because it's kind of like a quicker, easier video to make. But if you are drawn to YouTube, I'm telling you, there are so many more advantages to being a long form YouTube content creator. And I'm going to like share why. And hopefully this gives you inspiration because I want you guys to try this. Like, I want to spread the word. Like, this could change your life. So let me just move on to the next question. Okay. And I've never talked about this before. Like, I'm gonna show you guys stuff. I can't even believe I'm doing this. Okay. What's the most money you've ever made from one YouTube video? I didn't even know this answer. Like, I did not know this answer. So I went to my analytics, which maybe I should do it on my laptop. Let me do it on my laptop. All right, so I have my laptop and I'm in my list of like all my videos. I have made 988 YouTube videos. I didn't even know that. That is so insane to me. I'm like about to hit 1,000 videos. I've been doing this now for 10 years. On September 10th is my 10-year YouTube anniversary. So just thought I would share that because it just blows my mind. But if I go to my big list of videos, but then I sort the videos by the highest view count, then I can then see like how much money I made from each of the videos. Now, my castor oil video, which is so funny, this was when I realized like I need to make my own version of castor oil that's even better than what's on the market. But I made a video like back in 2023 titled, I used castor oil for 30 days and this happened. Like I was blown away by all the things that castor oil could do for you. So I made that video. It got 5.2 million views and I made in just views alone, okay, nothing else. That video made me $76,000. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, this is why I think long form is so much better. Like, I make, vertical, like, short form content. Creators don't get paid really for that. Like, you just don't. Like, you make, like, pennies pretty much from that stuff. Whereas YouTube long form, the ads, like, there's just way more higher ad spend with that. So, and that's, like, not even including working with brands and, like, all of the other streams that you can incorporate with your YouTube channel. So, that's about as honest as I've ever gotten. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you should start a YouTube channel, but you have to really enjoy it. You have to be, interested in creating videos and filming. At first, you might have to edit. I do now have an editor, which is the best, but editing was actually one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. Thumbnail creation is a whole thing. So, like, there's a lot that goes into it, but I love it. And maybe you could too. And just going back to the first question, maybe you could start working for yourself instead. I kind of went on a rant there. Oh, okay. Have brands ever asked you to lie to your audience? Oh my gosh. Like, this is, again, to just put things into perspective here. I truly have turned down 6-figure sponsorship offers because they wanted me to say things that I didn't want to say. Like, they wanted me to actually lie. And I was just like, no. So I guess I just want to let you guys know, like, I don't care the price point. Like, you could offer me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't care. I won't say it. Please know that when I recommend something, I know that there's people that will then go buy it, and it better be darn good. I'm so excited about this next question because I've been wanting to tell this story forever. What's the weirdest thing a follower or subscriber has ever done? I have a doozy. I do have a doozy. So there was one time, this is like not really what I want to tell you, but there was one time this girl was just like so excited to see me out in public, which happens here and there where people are like, oh my gosh, like you're Shea Whitney. It's like, I love when that happens. If you ever see me in public, like, please talk to me. Do not be scared. Please, please, please come talk to me. But there was this one time where this girl was like so excited and I was in the bathroom and she was like waiting outside the bathroom stall. Like, she basically heard me pee. And I'm like, this is weird. But like, whatever. She was cute and that was fine. But the really weird story was when this guy, it's a man story. This was years ago. So just so you know, this is probably like 7 or 8 years ago. He would email me how much he loved me. And it was definitely like a weird stalker situation. That was what prompted lots of security, cameras, like all the things. But anyway, his emails kept coming through. I tried to like block him. It like wasn't working. Finally, I got this email. And basically it was a proposition. Like, I will pay you $1,000 per shoe. If you would mail me a sweaty used shoe of yours, like I can't make this up. Mail me a sweaty shoe that you've used so that I can chop it up into little pieces and eat it every day so that I will eventually have consumed a shoe that you have worn. That's a true story. I have the email saved to this day. Like it was so creepy. It was like, I laughed, I cried. I was like, what is happening? That is definitely the weirdest thing I've ever gotten from a subscriber. Finally, he just like stopped. I have not heard from him in like 8 years. Gosh, hopefully this doesn't reignite it. I don't know. Again, lots of security happening. Lots of security. Being on the internet is weird. You get weird stuff. And next we have, if YouTube disappeared tomorrow, what would you do next? This is definitely a question I get all the time. And sometimes I don't know if it's like just genuine curiosity or it's like, YouTube could leave tomorrow, so what are you gonna do? I don't know. But basically, if it were to leave or be done tomorrow, I would not just sit around. I would travel. I would go to, we have a cabin. I would be at that cabin all the time. We basically just go on the weekends now. I would be there all the time. I would be like out in the woods. I like nature. I would probably volunteer a lot more with my kids' school stuff. I'm not really one of those like PTA moms. Like I help when I can, but I don't do probably as much as other moms. So I would definitely be doing way more in that realm. Maybe I would volunteer a lot. I probably would do that. I don't know exactly what I would volunteer, but I just am not somebody that can just like wake up and not do anything. Even when we go on vacation, if we're just like sitting at the beach, I'm like, I want to be doing something else. I need to be doing stuff. So I would figure out a way to keep myself busy. But if YouTube goes away, I would be sad because I enjoy it so much, but I've had a good run and everything would be a-okay. I hope you found this video a little interesting. I wanted it to just be very open and honest. And if there's any other questions that sparked in your mind, please put them down below. That way I have a place to come back to when I want to connect with you. Like I want to answer and talk about things that you're interested or maybe things that you're wondering about. But next you should watch this one. This is a video all about little luxuries that I just don't want to live without anymore. Like I don't need them, but I love them. So I'll see you over here.